I was born and raised in Southern California, born in Downey, spent most of my childhood locally, La Mirada, Whittier, and then moved to Humboldt County for a couple of years and lived in the Redwoods. Then I moved back to Southern California, where I've been. I've lived in Arcadia for 22 years when my son was 10 months old. And we are here for the school districts, and we just end up staying here. I've been doing CrossFit since 2015, and I love it. My son calls me a meathead. I've been married for going on 25 years. I have 2 kids, a 17-year-old and a 23-year-old, which you know. And what else? We love going to concerts, we love going to national parks. We do a lot of stuff as a family. If I could describe myself in 3 words, I would say I'm headstrong. I am stubborn, which I guess would be the same. But I'm also extremely fair. I believe in fairness. So I think that would probably be the best way. Do I listen to music? I absolutely love music. The go-to hype song, I love Tyler, the Creator. I love Kendrick Lamar. K Tronada gets me super amped. And then sometimes just like Zumba dance music. It gets me pretty excited. Who has the best music? The coach that has the best music, it's a toss-up between Lauren and Kara. Lauren's been changing it up. She played some classic like rock the other day that I was kind of feeling, and then she was playing like the Zumba dance music. But Kara also, she can play some good stuff too. The one thing that people don't know about me, especially maybe here, is the amount of races that I've ran prior. I've done 6 full marathons, 25 half marathons, 10 or 15 10Ks, and a handful of like 5Ks. I used to be an avid runner. Not so much. COVID kind of changed it a little bit, but not as, I think the last half marathon I did was last year. A rest day? My favorite way to spend a rest day, I love coffee. I love to go get coffee, try new coffee places, be with my family. And even though it's a rest day, still try to get out, get some fresh air, go for a walk, a hike, try a new restaurant. I work at a school as an instructional assistant, a teacher's aide, working with kids that have emotional disturbances, and just trying to keep them, just to assist them and be with them as they navigate their education. It's the way the training affects my work. It really mellows me out. I notice that when I come in the morning, I'm better in a better mood. I have more energy, and I'm able to deal with the kids a little bit better. I've had students tell me, Miss Hollis, you have so much more energy because of it, and I don't know what my day's gonna be like. I don't know if we're gonna have a lot of behaviors, and if I come in at 5:30, I get my workout done, I know that I've checked that off my list. And I thought about this, we have something at our school called WIN, and WIN stands for what I need, and our kids get WIN time most days, and it's just what they need, just to decompress. They can go on the Chromebooks, they can color, they can draw, and I realized that my morning workouts are my WIN time. It's what I need. With my training, I got a little complacent. I wasn't working as hard, I wasn't pushing myself, and I knew I needed a change. Also, my schedule is very tight. Reason's super close to my house, and it just came at a good time to make that switch, make that change. And since I've been here, I'm pushing myself again, and I'm taking chances more, and just I'm showing up more. And I think it was time for me just to make that change. It's important for me to push myself because there's a lot of things I still want to do with my life. I have a lot of years ahead of me, especially with my family and the goals that my husband and I have with our kids and hopefully grandkids one day. And I want to remain strong. And also, I like to almost be uncomfortable to see how far I can make the challenge, I guess, to see how far I can push it. And I don't want to just go in a corner and hide out. Like, I want to keep pushing and see how far I can go. What I've learned in the past year is that I am capable, that my age is not going to limit me, that I still can do things, and I still have a lot to learn. There's a lot of things I want to work on and become better at, and I can do that, and I can get the coaching to help me, hit those goals that I have. My first impressions are, it's so clean. It's so nice and organized. First impressions were, these coaches, they're trying to make you better. They're doing the things that are going to make sure that you're safe and you're going to succeed and you're going to master whatever we're working on. The one word I would describe would be grateful. I'm grateful for this community. Recently with the fires, I was so impressed by receiving a call to make sure that I was okay during that time. And I know that everyone received a call, and just making sure that we're okay, and knowing that Reason has my best interest in making sure that we're safe. And it's still a group of humans and we're all living this life, and to take the time to call to make sure that we're okay was huge to me. I was very, very impressed and grateful for that call. And we were fine. Like, luckily, thankfully, we're fine. But I was impressed that I received that call to check in. One thing that I've accomplished, just working on the skills that maybe I didn't focus on, focusing on rowing, getting better and stronger at rowing, and I see a difference. Working on the jumping pull-ups to hopefully one day get an actual pull-up. Just those things. I had never done like RDLs, like heavy RDLs, and that was fun to do, and I like that type of stuff. The biggest change that I've noticed is I'm hungry for it again. I'm hungry to train. I'm hungry to get here. I'm motivated by the numbers that, receiving my 100 workout t-shirt was so cool, or seeing how far that I'm coming, or Ish posting the numbers, like how many workouts they've done. The numbers are super motivating and fun, and like, I did that, and those numbers look cool when you see them. I have a couple goals. There's a few things that I want to master, and one being double unders and a pull-up and a push-up. Like, those are just basic things, but I've struggled with those. And then obviously to lift, like on Olympic lifts, to get stronger on those and get my technique better so that I can get those heavier weights up, because I absolutely love those. The piece of advice I'd give somebody would be to give yourself grace and to be patient. That to not compare yourselves to the people around you, because you don't know if they've been there for many years doing this, if they're struggling too, but give yourself an opportunity to learn it, and the weights will go up and you'll get stronger. But it's easy to get discouraged when you see somebody doing a muscle up and you're doing something else, but within time you'll get there. So mostly patience. My why, at the end of the day, I have a lot of them. My biggest why is my family. Just my husband and I want to be there when we have grandkids one day, to be at every single game, to be at every single event. We want to go take our grandkids hiking and playing in the park, and we want to be strong for those days. With our family and taking these trips and going to national parks, we're able to hike miles upon miles upon miles to keep up with their kids. And we've seen the most amazing things by doing that. And had we not been in the right health, we probably couldn't do that. We'd miss out on so many really cool things. And those are memories that I'll have forever. And my health gave me that because I could do those things with my kids. My final thoughts are I'm very grateful and very fortunate to have found this community. It's been a very positive change for my life. I really enjoy coming in early and getting my workout done. I'm starting to make friends. Coaches are awesome. And I appreciate the fact that the coaches are walking around at all times, making sure that you're doing the movement correctly, coaching you as you go to make sure that it's always with safety and technique in mind, because that's how we're going to get stronger, by having those skills perfected. Hi, I'm Alisa, and I'm a Reason athlete.